The glittering yet treacherous world of the Real Housewives of Potomac has long been a cauldron of opulent drama, where Potomac's elite women navigate alliances, betrayals, and legal entanglements with the poise of royalty and the ferocity of gladiators. At the center of the latest seismic shift is Dr. Wendy Osefo, the show's sharp-witted political scientist and mother of three, whose recent arrest on felony fraud charges has sent shockwaves through the franchise's fanbase. Mere days before she and her husband, Eddie Osefo, were indicted for allegedly staging a burglary at their luxurious Maryland home, Wendy had publicly voiced support for her co-star Karen Huger, the self-proclaimed grande dame of Potomac, following Karen's release from a 6-month prison stint for a DUI conviction. This uncanny timing has fans buzzing about karma, coincidence, or just the relentless churn of Housewives intrigue. Wendy's comments on Karen came during an interview where she advocated for second chances in the unforgiving spotlight of reality television. "I have not spoken to her since her release," Wendy stated candidly, emphasizing her belief in personal redemption. "However, I feel like everybody should be given the opportunity to have a platform to tell their own story. There's no point or purpose in your story being told by others." These words, laced with empathy, now read like a poignant foreshadowing, as Wendy herself grapples with the narrative being spun around her own legal woes. Karen, who served time after a 2022 DUI arrest that unraveled into a misdemeanor conviction, emerged from incarceration in September a changed woman, or at least one determined to reclaim her spot on the show. Her release was met with a mix of sympathy from some castmates and skepticism from others, but Wendy's stance positioned her as a voice of reason amid the group's typical divisiveness. The Osefos' arrest unfolded like a plot twist scripted for peak television. On October 9, a Maryland grand jury handed down indictments charging Wendy with 7 felony counts of fraud, alongside 9 for Eddie, plus a slew of misdemeanor conspiracy charges and 1 count of providing a false statement to police for each. The allegations stem from an April 2024 incident where the couple reported a brazen burglary at their opulent residence upon returning from a lavish vacation. According to authorities, they claimed intruders had made off with over $200,000 worth of high-end jewelry, designer clothing, luxury handbags, and bespoke shoes, items that screamed of the Potomac lifestyle Wendy so proudly embodies on screen. The sheriff's office detailed how the couple painted a picture of violation and loss, only for investigators to unravel the tale thread by thread. Detectives' probe revealed glaring inconsistencies that shattered the couple's account. Over $20,000 in purported stolen goods had mysteriously been returned to retailers by the owners themselves, suggesting the inventory list was inflated or fabricated. More damning were photographs surfacing of Wendy donning pieces of stolen jewelry in social media posts dated after the alleged break-in, her radiant smile clashing with the timeline of theft. These revelations prompted swift action. Arrest warrants for the Osefos and a search warrant for their home, executed with the precision of a SWAT team in a heist movie. Taken into custody, the couple posted $50,000 bonds each and were released pending a November court date, leaving their sprawling estate and their reputations in disarray. For Wendy, a Howard University PhD holder whose on-screen persona blends academic rigor with unfiltered candor, this scandal strikes at the heart of her carefully curated image. As a first-generation Nigerian American, she has often used the RHOP platform to champion education, entrepreneurship, and family values, launching ventures like her skincare line and hosting empowerment seminars for young women of color. Her marriage to Eddie, a tech executive and devoted father to their 3 children, has been portrayed as a pillar of stability amid the show's chaos. Yet, the fraud charges paint a darker picture, one where financial desperation or deception allegedly intersected with domestic life. Neighbors in their upscale community whispered about the couple's visible displays of wealth, gleaming Range Rovers in the driveway, European getaways splashed across Instagram, now tainted by questions of authenticity. The irony deepens when viewed through the lens of RHOP's storied history of legal dramas. Karen's DUI saga began with a routine traffic stop that escalated into a courtroom battle, costing her not just freedom but friendships fractured by judgment. Wendy, who clashed with Karen over everything from fashion choices to family loyalties in past seasons, extended an olive branch from afar, perhaps drawing parallels to her own vulnerabilities. Housewives lore is rife with such redemptions. Think Nene Leakes' tax woes or Teresa Giudice's bankruptcy-fueled prison term on Real Housewives of New Jersey. Fans speculate if Wendy's arrest will follow suit, a hiatus, a tell-all special, maybe even a comeback arc centered on accountability and growth. Eddie's role in the alleged scheme adds layers of marital tension to an already volatile storyline. Described by Wendy as her rock, He now stands accused alongside her, their united front tested by prosecutorial scrutiny. Court documents hint at a coordinated effort, with a false police report serving as the linchpin. As the investigation broadened, authorities combed through financial records, uncovering patterns that suggested insurance fraud as a motive. The Osefos, who have yet to issue a public statement, face potential prison time if convicted, a prospect that could upend their children's lives and Wendy's burgeoning media career. In the broader RHOP ecosystem, reactions have been predictably polarized. Co-stars like Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon, fresh off their own spin-off, have remained tight-lipped, while online forums explode with memes juxtaposing Wendy's pro-Karen quote against her mugshot. Karen herself, rebuilding her brand with wellness retreats and a memoir in the works, might find wry amusement in the reversal. For viewers hooked on the show's blend of glamour and grit, this chapter promises explosive reunions, where raw emotions collide with legal briefs.